Okay, hopefully this should be good to go. And we're back. I think last time we just picked up a mission from Orsino here, and I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. Let's take a look around a little bit, make sure I'm not missing anything. Refresh all this, see what we got. Lost Swords is still going on. I think that's probably going to be going on through the end of the game. I've got to talk to Anders. Okay. Anders, we've got Orsino is having us look into a nighttime gathering of mages, and that's just the overarching quest. So yeah, we're getting mighty close to what seems to be an ending to this. I'm going to assume that we will probably finish today. Let's see here. Where do I... Not take me to a loading screen or a map screen? Apparently not. Alright. I think we'll swing by Anders first, and then we'll go take a look at this nighttime meeting of mages. Head through to here. Anders in his clinic. Okay, well. Come on. There we go. Alright, Anders, what do you got for me?
Leave me. I have preparations to make. Leave me. I have preparations to make.
Anders?
You will not be disappointed by your faith in me.
Anders? Okay, let's try something else. Let's try switching him out of the party and then talking to him. Anders, go take a walk. I guess come with for just a minute. I'm amazed that Meryl doesn't have anything to say to us, but whatever.
You will not be disappointed by your faith in me.
Anders?
You will not be disappointed by your faith in me.
Okay, hold up. Let's try coming back at night. Maybe that'll fix it.
Do you think you'll leave Kirkwall someday?
I might, if I can persuade the right person.
That or we
to
broke
come.
Anders.
I'll miss you. You'll write to me, won't you? Do pirates write letters?
Badly.
Hook hat.
Okay, let's try this again. Let's come back at night and see if maybe he'll talk to us then. Anders?
You will not be disappointed by your faith in me.
Oh, for the love of God. Alright, what's the name of this quest? Questioning beliefs. We're just going to Google this real quick, because I feel like we may have broken Anders. Pagan Age 2 questioning beliefs. Apparently there's a number of quests this can refer to. Why is it not letting me do this? Huh. Okay, well apparently this quest only works if Anders is at 100% friendship or rivalry with you. I don't know why it's even showing up in my quest log right now, but I don't think he's at 100% friendship or rivalry with me. We'll take a look here real quick, but yeah, he's not even close. So I guess we just can't do that one. Well, that's one less quest I have to take care of, I guess. I don't know if maybe he like temporarily was at 100% and then like bounced back down for some reason, and that's why it popped in. Very strange. I guess we'll just carry on with Orsino's quest then. Okay, so we're supposed to be investigating a group of mages that Orsino is concerned are using blood magic and maybe taking things too far. So let's see what we've got going on here.
Someone's coming. The champion.
Indeed.
We know you're spying for Orsino.
Oh my gosh, sir, what is going on with your mustache? Okay, we got a bunch of Templars. Okay, go for the mages first. Get a dog out. Yeah, get these mages down first. Because I'm always more concerned that the mages are going to cause some serious damage rather than the Templars. Alright, there we go. Oh, that was pretty easy. Anybody else?
We should
Alright.
search them. See if there's any further evidence of their plans.
Search them for evidence. Got it. Protection of the faith. Notes. I'll tell you again, it's not safe to bring new recruits to our meetings. Meredith has eyes everywhere. Bring anyone who claims to be against her to... Okay, so we've got some...
secret society meeting in a warehouse. Do you think the owners charge them rent?
Got it. I mean, if they're against Meredith, I have a feeling we're going to be against Meredith. Meredith seems a bit unhinged. Like, if I had to pick a side, we need a leader we need to side against. It's definitely siding against Meredith, but... like, Orsino seems relatively harmless. So let's go see what these people are up to. Maybe we can help them. I mean, we're probably not going to help them. We're probably going to walk in and they're going to be like summoning demons in their front living room or whatever, but fine. Was that statue always there? I swear that wasn't always there. It's really cool looking, but like, I don't think that was there before Act 3. Also, what's that? There's like some kind of giant fort out there. Very strange. How's the inventory doing? Inventory's fine. We'll hit a shop later. Alright. What do you got for me, folks?
I told you he was after us.
No, not him. I can't do this.
I'm not after you. I'm trying to find out what's going on here.
To arms!
Why are you all attacking me? I haven't done anything. Okay, well, hey boss, glad you can make it. What have we got here? Oh dear. I guess just clear some of these side guys out, I suppose? Oh, there's so many of them. I'd rather deal with the mages first if possible. Isabella, where are you? Eric, okay, Isabella's over there. Anders is in a bit of trouble. Anders is in a lot of trouble. Okay, get the mage. Get the Templar. Alright, well, we'll just run over here and clear these guys out. Is that everybody? Are we done? Yes. Alright.
I told them not to do it. I swear.
Yeah, what's going on here, sir?
If I knew you were the one they were talking about, I'd have warned you. I don't hold with kidnapping. Not after what I went through.
Didn't I save your life?
You did. Believe me. I still dream about those blood mages. I don't know where I'd be without you. I'd never have let them kidnap anyone I knew was one of yours.
Okay.
I don't like where this is heading.
They said someone was spying. We needed leverage. Someone they cared about. As a hostage. We just got word they pulled it off. Right before you came here.
Your friends were way off the mark if they thought that would make me cave.
They should have just talked to you. I know you're a reasonable person. You have to see how dangerous Meredith is.
Yeah, I do see how dangerous
Thrust
Meredith
says
is.
Meredith will cause open war with the mages if she stays in charge. We have to take her down.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Okay, also, who's Thrask?
Do you mean the Templar Thrask?
You've worked with him. He's a good man.
Is that the guy we helped out a bunch in Act 1?
All we want is someone sane in Meredith's place. What are you going to do to Thrask? To me?
No, get out of here. You're fine.
This isn't going to end well. If I were you, I'd stay out of range.
Thank you. I'm really sorry you were the one. Your friends should be fine. They were going to our base on the Wounded Coast. The ruins there. I'll go back to Masha's. Please, don't tell Meredith about me. It would kill Masha if I got in trouble.
If Thrask is the guy that we were helping in Act 1, he was a pretty solid guy, so yeah, that's... If we get a chance to side with him, I'm definitely siding with him. Let me just go around, make sure I've got everything looted here. I don't want to leave anything behind. Oh. We're still looking for a helmet for that Armor of the Champion set that I've been finding pieces of. I got something fancy there. What was that? Something of the underground? Oh, was that companion armor? That may have been companion armor. Because I'm not seeing anything here labeled anything of the underground, so that may have been a piece of companion armor. Spread to the eastern seas. No idea. Let's check. Don't need any of that. Yeah, we still need the rest of that. Does this do anything? Mana and stamina regen. That could be really good for Anders. Okay. 7% healing done by this character. Leave his magic resistance though. The magic resistance will be more useful. Alright. Quit worrying about that. We got ourselves the old standard trap here. Ooh, nice. New quest, Blade of Mercy. What is... Hello? Fenris might like the Blade of Mercy. Sure. Let's go give it to him. We'll just continue poking around here, see if we find anything. Yeah.
Be able to give you a hand with that.
You might be able to give me a hand with that indeed. Good deal. I think... Yeah, let's go hand this blade over to Fenris. Screw it. We'll just let Anders heal himself when he gets to Fenris's house. He'll be fine. Not going to waste the injury kit. I don't think we're going to get attacked on the way there. I think we've kind of cleared out most of the streets. I'm assuming that next up we're going to the Wounded Coast to free our kidnapped friend? I'm curious who it is. Is it going to be Gamlin? Like, we don't have many friends left that aren't, like, party members. Fenris's mansion, yeah. If they thought kidnapping Gamlin was going to get to me, man, they are not smart people. Give me this. Yeah, that should fix Anders. Good. Alright, Fenris. I got you a sword that you're apparently interested in.
Take a look at this.
He's probably going to hate me for this for some reason.
I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. Replicas of the sword Archon Hessarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
So they sell these things at every market stand in Minrathous?
Hardly. Here, let me show you.
Okay.
These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
Okay.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
Yeah, let's just read a little bit about
Doesn't the Chantry
Tevinter.
forbid mages to rule over men?
Ah, yes. Magic is meant to serve man and not rule over him. In the Imperium, they say that means magic should serve the greater good, which they claim the Magisters do.
That is probably true. This is likely going to be a piece of garbage. It's going to ruin his DPS output, but I never use them anymore anyway, so whatever.
They control the Chantry as well as the Templars. They claim the Magisters are governed by holy law, but they are the law. They do as they please, all of them.
So they all use forbidden magic?
The more powerful the mage, the higher he rises in the Senate. He makes the laws, he determines what is acceptable. Everyone who wishes to compete must do the same, or be crushed. Perhaps it wasn't always this way, but it is now.
Alright.
The slave trade is still in operation in the Imperium.
It varies from one Archon to the next. One outlawed it many years ago. He was quickly assassinated. Tevinter would crumble without slaves. The Imperium's elite know no other way.
Seems like a slave rebellion would end that.
There are rebellions all the time, actually. Most of them end poorly. The Senate always unites when faced with sedition. One day, things will change. Then the Magisters will see just how fragile their hold is.
I heard that the Imperium has been at war with the Qunari for decades.
Ever since the Qunari landed on the island of Saharan, yes. 80 years ago? Perhaps more. The Archon demanded aid from the rest of Thedas. It didn't get him far.
They've been at war a long time.
The Qunari only ever wanted Saharan, which they have. The Imperium has made numerous attempts to retake the island, without real success.
Got it,
I believe
okay.
the Qunari are saving their strength, building a massive fleet. When they wish true war, we will know.
Are the Qunari that strong?
They once fought all the lands of Thedas to a standstill. If they wanted to conquer the Imperium, they would. From what I saw on Saharan, they will not relent. They believe even more strongly than the Magisters that they are in the right.
Alright, well, you can keep the sword, buddy.
The blade is yours, if you want it.
For me? Yes. I think I'd like that. I'll think of the irony as I wield it. Thank you, Hawk.
Let me guess, rivalry plus 15? Oh, we got friendship plus 15. Wow. We're actually more friends than rivals with him? That's fun. That's fascinating.
We should move on.
Alright, well. Enjoy, Fenris. Have fun with your new sword. Let's carry on. And see who they kidnapped. If we just head on down the coast here, we should get to our... I'm assuming they're going to be in that little cave. Off to the left here. Or maybe off on the little island. I don't know. Oh my god, more elf fruit? Okay, looks like I've explored all of this, so we should be good. Take a quick look. Okay, they're gonna be on the little island, it looks like. I would have thought they'd be in the cave, but... Oh, is it? Are you guys gonna fight me? Do you want to fight? Alright. Should really get in the habit of summoning that dog at the start of fights rather than waiting for the fight to start. Oh, are they summoning the undead? Oh, for the love of God. Okay.
Well, here you are. You've been sticking your nose in every problem in Kirkwall since you stumbled off the boat.
Do I remember you?
You were the upstanding citizen begging coins to get your next flask of lyrium.
It's a long time since anyone could get under my skin with that. I know what I am. So it shouldn't surprise you to see me here, right? One more blockhead move that's gonna keep me in the gutter. I just wanted to see Meredith out in her ass, like she did to me.
Meredith does seem to have a serious case of the crazies, yes.
But is she wrong? I'd hoped with Meredith gone I could take up the shield again. But maybe she was right. Give 'em a hint of freedom, may just go bad.
Yeah, okay, I'm assuming this is... We'll say we want to help the mages, because I think I definitely lean more with the mages than I do with, or at least Orsino's group, than I do with, Meredith's.
Your friends are right. Without Meredith, Kirkwall can be at peace again.
Mages and Templars, working together. I must be dreaming.
I'd cheer to see her shipped to Val Royeaux. But I don't have the stomach to turn against all that's right and natural to do it.
Okay, we got 10 friendship with Anders. No, that's not going to be enough. Alright. Templar gloves, superior issue. Alright. So, does that mean I'm not enemies with all of these people anymore? Are y'all just gonna let me walk in? Wait.
I suppose it was too much to hope that you wouldn't have come here.
Wait, what?
Though I can't understand why you side with Meredith now.
Wait a fucking minute.
You showed me we can stand up to her. When I realized you had risked your life lying to protect those mages. Please, champion. I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must have gone.
Rask? I don't think that's Fenris. That or I have serious questions about who I just gave that sword to. Oh, God, this game is a fucking mess, man. Please, champion, I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must see gone. Yeah, release the hostage.
I will not
I don't know who that
My
is.
friend lies drugged on the floor.
We will release him the moment I have your word that you will support us.
Oh, Thrask, what are you doing?
The elf dies. Then the champion.
Stand down, Grace.
Grace, we saved you. What are you doing?
We will not kill an innocent to achieve our ends. It gains us nothing to become Meredith.
Meredith. What do I care for Meredith? I'm here for the champion.
Why?
I've been wondering when you'd come back to bite me in the ass.
Decimus was right. There is no way for a mage to live by the Chantry's laws. You killed the best man I ever met, but I learned all he had to teach. Elaine, kill the hostage!
I don't know, Grace.
Try to do a blood mage a favor.
This isn't right, Grace. The champion tried to help us.
Don't defy me, boy. Without me, you'd be nothing. If you're too squeamish, I'll do it myself.
No. No one has to die here.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong.
Restrain yourself.
Oh, for the love of God. Come on.
Forget the hostage. Kill the champion.
Why? Why are you all fighting me? Ah. Why are the Templars fighting me? What is wrong with you people? Like, why would these Templars be like, ah yes, this lady that we're on an uneasy alliance with just attacked our leader. What? Oh. This doesn't make any sense. Like, why are Templar reinforcements coming in now, too, to help? Like, this is so silly. Also, dear God. Drink something. Are we done?
I knew she was still alive, but I didn't know Thrask was working with her. When I saw her today, it brought everything back. Everything I saw Decimus do. I'm sorry. Grace used blood magic to hold him. There's no other way to wake him up.
Is he supposed to be levitating?
I should not have let them take me. I let you down.
I thought you were better than this. A couple of lousy Templars and you're down.
Apparently, I'm not as invulnerable as I thought.
Who did I give that sword
for
to?
releasing me. I am grateful.
They're meeting in here, Sir Callan. Oh, I guess you didn't get on so well with these mages as you thought.
Champion, Samson never said you were involved in this. I trust you were here to stop these traitors, not join them.
The champion's a good man, sir. He tried to solve things peacefully.
Yeah. Put the mage to questioning.
The boy stood up to his elders when they would have killed an innocent hostage.
You mean he was one of them, save for a convenient last-minute
Okay, I really don't like Cullen. I'm sorry, but Cullen's a fucking asshole.
Everyone else here is under arrest. Take them to the gallows. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, champion?
Jesus Christ,
If
man.
he killed every man who doubted Meredith's fitness, Kirkwall would be a ghost town.
You think that reason enough to spare blood mages and their willing dupes? Perhaps some of them might still be saved.
Like, no, I've witnessed him seem more like he knows better. He's seen examples of knowing better in my presence, and he still just keeps making the dumbest possible choices. Like, nah. I got no sympathy for him. Alright, well, there's my helm. So, it is time to switch into my endgame gear. Fancy. What do we look like? I look like a bird. Okay. Let's go get the runes all set up on this, and then we can sell all the rest of my armor, and I'm assuming this is going to be pretty close to starting the end of the game. A hawk, perhaps, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, no. While we're walking, video game news for today. Square Enix selling a bunch of their IPs and sub-companies for a ridiculously lowball price. Eidos, who else did they sell? It was Eidos, Crystal Dynamics, I think? And one other company for $300 million today, which includes the Tomb Raider and Legacy of Kain IPs. And the Thief franchise. Which is exciting news for me, because I really, really like Legacy of Kain and Thief, and the new Tomb Raiders were excellent, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what those companies can do now that they're outside of Square Enix's ownership. Let's swing by my house real quick. Legacy of Kain is a phenomenal series, and unfortunately just hasn't had a video game released in it in 18 years.
Welcome home, Miss Eyre. Everything...
Yes. What do we have here? I can't, like, remove these runes, right? No. Okay. We need 1, 2... Actually, I don't need those ones. Screw it. Not equipped. I need 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, wait. 1, 2 runes. I need 2 runes for that. That's equipped by Fenris. Oh god, it really is a terrible weapon that he's immediately equipped. 56 damage per second. Oh my god, that's awful. That's fine. Alright. We'll just have to fix that when we get a chance here. I need some decent armor room. Let's get like 2 of those. Screw it. That'll be fine. And then we'll equip those onto here. And onto here.
Ooh, enchantments.
And I think we're all set to go then. Yes, folks, everybody with me. I'm assuming when we turn this in, it's going to kind of kick off the end of the game. Let's do some trades at the shop real quick. That, I think, is what... Okay, hang on to that, because I think that is what, hold up. Is this better? Not really.
Good to see you, champion.
I think Dragon's Breath is what Fenris was originally using, so we're gonna hang on to that in case I need to give him his sword back. Although 56 damage, maybe it's the same. I don't know. We can get rid of all of this. I'll keep Heart of the Many just because it was the DLC thing, even though I'm not planning on using it. We can get rid of these. Sell all of that. Alright. Let's see what we got here. By the way, how much gold do I have? 149? Not much. God, to get some of that Black Emporium stuff, you'd really have to, not spend any money at any point during the game.
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered. You know, I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
Yeah, I agree. She's got to be overthrown.
If Meredith stays in charge, she'll run Kirkwall into the ground.
Speak softly, friend. There is nowhere safe to say those words. But be assured, you are not the only one thinking them.
Definitely not.
Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
Okay, Arcane Defender. Cumberland Circle robes. I'm assuming that's armor that I can't wear. Oh my god. Yes, these robes that I can't wear will be more helpful. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Also, what's... Okay, hold up. I just noticed there's a bunch of the map here that I haven't been to yet. And apparently can't go to. Alright. Well then. I'm going to assume I have a letter waiting for me at home, right? That or that was the end of the game. Yes, here we go.
I hope all is well. There's a letter.
Last straw. You proven yourself friend to Kirkwall's mages. Seems I must call on you once again. Meredith's gone too far. I will not let her madness remain unchecked. Ask that you come to the gallows at once. You could have told me this in person, friend. I was literally there. I mean, that letter had to be delivered. So, he must have written that and mailed it before I got to his office. Could have told me in person. Fine.
Champion, thank the Maker you've come.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander. He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Wonderful. Take me to them.
Alright.
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that. You have no right.
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
Blood magic? Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
The way you two carry on, people will talk.
This does not involve you, champion.
I called him here. I think the people deserve to know just what you've done.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
Okay.
Is there any truth to what she's saying?
These are only her latest accusations, nothing more. And what if she does not find what she's looking for? How much further will she go to root out something that isn't there?
The champion knows better than anyone how deep the Circle's corruption goes. I must find the source.
Yeah, Meredith, calm down.
Does the word crazy mean anything to you?
What other option do we have? Tell me, champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do. Heard the lies of mages.
Yeah, but
that seek
these aren't the mages that did that, Meredith. I have killed plenty of mages. If you have observed anything I've done, Meredith, I have no problems killing blood mages. The thing is, you have to see that they're blood mages before you do that. You can't just go around accusing everyone of being a blood mage.
You can't use the actions of some to condemn them all.
You would cast us all as villains, but it is not so.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it. But we must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Athena will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminal, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to me?
The Circle has failed us, Orsino.
Anders?
Even you should be able to see that.
Anders?
Time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back.
Oh, god damn it.
Make her have mercy.
There can be no peace.
Althena, no! Make her, no! She was your most faithful, your most beloved. Why didn't she listen to
Anders.
me? Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise, because there is no compromise.
The Grand Cleric has
Oh,
been
no, he's
slain
crazy
by
too. Now,
magic.
do I have to kill my healer?
Chantry destroyed.
God damn it, Anders.
Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed immediately.
No, just kill Anders. It's fine.
The Circle didn't even do this. Champion, you can't let her. Help us stop this madness.
Yeah, how about we just kill Anders and call it a day?
You stand with us. Even you must see that this outrage cannot be tolerated.
Why are we debating the right of annulment when the
Yeah,
monster who did
Sebastian,
this
you got it.
I swear to you, I will kill him.
I'm with you.
It can't be stopped now. You have to choose.
Oh, for the love of God. Where's the kill Anders option? That was the dumbest decision I think I've ever seen someone make. No, like what? God damn, like Meryl made some terrible choices in this game, and you've managed to one-up her. That's incredible, Anders. I'm not supporting the Templars and the right of annulment.
Was that why you needed me to distract the Grand Cleric?
You were part of this?
If you knew what I was doing, you would have felt honor-bound to stop me. I couldn't take that chance. The Circle is an injustice. In many places beyond Kirkwall. The world needs to see.
Althena is not the Circle. She was a good woman, and you murdered her!
You fool! You've doomed us all!
We were already doomed. A quick death now or a slow one later. I'd rather die fighting.
Yeah, this is just gonna make it worse.
You may have turned everyone against the mages now.
Was anyone ever with us?
It doesn't matter. Even if I wished to, I could not stay my hand. The people will demand blood.
Oh. Okay, wait, what if what is the I'm not taking? I mean, it's gonna make me pick here, but... No, you know, I gotta stand with the mages now, because I can't let the Templars just kill all these mages that didn't do anything. Like, I don't know why we don't just say, why don't we just offer up Anders as the, you know, the lone conspirator here. We just publicly execute Anders and call this a day. But, yeah, I guess we'll support the mages. This is
won't
clunky.
Be easy, but I'll defend you.
But what of Anders?
I must stand for order, Hawk. Against you, if need be.
And so you would defend these mages, after all they have done? Throw yourself at a hopeless cause?
You sure about this? Even you might not win this fight.
I know we can do this. I believe in you, Hawk.
Shit. What have you gotten yourself into this time, Isabella?
Think carefully, champion. Stand with them and you share their fate.
Oh, for the love of God. Alright, whatever.
I can live with that.
Thank the Maker.
No, I won't fight to save these mages.
Okay, bye.
Me, not for anyone.
I see what you are trying to do, and my place is with you.
You are a fool, champion. Kill them all! I will rouse the rest of the Order.
Oh, that solves the problem of having to worry about Fenris's crap sword. Where'd Anders go? We just kill him.
So it's come to this. I don't know if we can win this war, champion, but thank you. I will leave your friend for you to deal with. I must return to the gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. I took a spirit into my soul and changed myself forever to achieve this. This is the justice all mages have awaited.
Yeah,
Did
no.
that spirit tell you to do this?
No. When we merged, he ceased to be. We are one now. I can no more ignore the injustice of the Circle than he could.
So it's up to you to decide how things should be?
It's obvious how things shouldn't be. The people fear what we can do. But to use that fear to bludgeon us into submission is wrong. And they do it with our blessing.
And if I pay for that with my life, then I pay. Perhaps then justice would at least be free.
Oh, I have a very, very strong leaning towards just killing him right now. But, like, just executing him in a back alley isn't gonna solve anything. Like, he might very well need to be publicly executed. Because that's, like, he's literally gonna turn the entire world against mages with this. Like, unless he's brought to justice for what, like, he wants to talk about justice. Talk about justice for all the innocent people you just killed. Like, that's insane.
Opinions.
If I'd been in that chantry today, would you be waffling? You know what must be done.
Bold plan. Well, I thought so.
Belief is no excuse. Sincerity does not justify this.
He should come with us. Do what he can to put things right.
I think I'm sick of mages and Templars.
Whatever you do, just do it.
I mean, come with me, and then maybe we can turn him over afterwards. That seems like the most sensible solution. Like, get out of here is insane. Killing him in the back alley, nobody's gonna know what happened. That's not gonna help.
Help me defend the mages.
You mean... stay with you? I didn't think you'd let me. But if you do, I'll fight the Templars. Damned right I will.
No! You cannot let this abomination walk free. He dies, or I am returning to Starkhaven. And I will bring such an army with me on my return, that there'll be nothing left of Kirkwall for these Maleficarum to rule.
I'm not killing him in a back alley. You want to go execute him on a public stage in front of everyone after a trial? Go right ahead.
Do not interfere, Sebastian.
I will not fight you, Hawk. My death now would serve nothing.
Just like his death now would serve nothing, you ding-dong.
I swear to you, I will come back and find your precious Anders. I will teach him what true justice is.
Yeah, that sounds like an excellent plan. I won't stand in your way.
Thank you for my life. I'll try not to make such a mess of it this time.
How invigorating.
We'd all best get to the gallows. And quick. It's going to be quite a show.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is worse than I thought it would be.
I'm amazed you put any thought into it at all, buddy. Oh, for the love of God. Well, let's go wrap this up, I guess. I'm assuming this is very much the end of the game. Oh, a crate.
Stay where you are! There is no escape!
Leave me
Hello?
alone. I never asked for any of this.
The law is clear, Mage. We cannot take the risk.
Keep away from me. I'm warning you.
Kill it! Kill it now!
Oh, good. Why are they all immediately turning to fight me? I'm so glad the demons and the Templars can decide that I'm the real threat here. Why are there so many shades? Alright, I'm here. Are we done? Alright. What am I gonna do with all this money? They're doing that thing that these games like to do again, where they're giving me a pile of money in the final mission. There's no shops left. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it does look like we may be slightly, like, murdering what's left of the mages. Because it does kinda look like the mages may have all turned into abominations. I'm kind of imagining that this must play out remarkably similarly, no matter which side you choose to side with here. Cursor? There it is. Hold up. I see you back there. Let's get back behind these. Okay. Is this the end of this? Alright. So what's our objective here? Like, are we just going after Meredith, or are we now like, no, we have to kill every Templar in the city? Like... Head to the gallows and defend the mages. Okay, so we're holding out in the gallows against all of the Templars in the city? You should come with us. Okay, fine. You can stay here.
Mages will reward us with magic jewelry, perhaps.
The Templars have always wanted this.
Also, I thought we were going to the gallows.
Fear us.
Why? Why are you attacking me? Oh, ow. That's real painful. Okay. I couldn't move. Okay, so blue circle on the ground, don't stand in it. Good to know. Dog. Blue circle on the ground, everybody over here. Everybody over here, take him down. Oh god. Get a potion. And wow, what the feck? Okay. What the hell?
I suppose there are worse things to get caught up in.
Need a new plan. Okay, kill the mage first. And as soon as we see him casting that, we want to get everybody out of there. Alright, good. Everybody start attacking these. Screw it. Kill some of these. Good. Isabella's dead again. Damn. Can I kill this mage? Okay, the mage is down. How about this? Anders. Here. 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 If we can wear a few more of these down. Okay. All that's left is the Pride Demon now. I think. Okay. Dicey, but we won. And we lockpick this open.
Easy as
Alright, this way? Why am I walking into the sea? Wait. What? Does Meredith lie at the bottom of the ocean? Oh, is that the gallows over there? Is that what that building is? Oh.
Quickly! Quickly!
First Enchanter!
Champion! You've survived, thank the Maker! We must...
And here you are!
Let us speak, Meredith!
Oh, and look who's right behind her.
Destroys the city you claim to protect!
I will entertain a surrender. Nothing more. Speak if you have something to say.
Revoke the right of annulment, Meredith, before this goes too far. Imprison us if you must. Search the tower. I will even help you. But do not kill us all for an act we did not commit.
The Grand Cleric is dead, killed by a mage. The people will demand retribution.
How about we give him the mage?
To them. Your offer is commendable, Orsino, but it comes too late.
Can I just offer to give them Anders? No? Okay.
I was kind of hoping for a happy ending.
I doubt we'll be seeing that.
You realize this is a cause you cannot hope to win.
I suppose dying with you at my side is too much to ask.
I have changed my mind, human.
Oh.
I will stand with my friend.
Thanks,
Fenris. As you wish. I did not ask for your assistance. I suppose I should have expected no less from you, champion. So be it. You will share the Circle's fate.
So what is it to be, Meredith? Do we fight here?
Go. Prepare your people. The rest of the Order is already crossing the harbor.
Always kill her now.
This isn't over.
No, like just kill her now. It's right there. Just sword through the face. Or we could just, turn over Anders.
My fellow mages, heed me. The Templars will come. For all our power, we cannot defeat such an army. There is only one option for us all. Survive. Do not submit. Do not fall on your knees before them. Get out of Kirkwall. Spread word to the other circles. They will not get away with this.
Okay, but you can't also blame all of the other Templars for the actions of Meredith. Like, that doesn't work either, guys.
It will be with your help.
Are
you prepared, champion? I believe the battle is almost upon us.
Yeah, let's finish this.
Let the games begin.
Very well. You will need to give orders to your companions, and I will do the same for my people.
Nervous, Hawk?
No.
The only part of this that worries me is, where are we going for the victory celebration? The Hanged Man was wrecked.
I think looters hit it before the fighting started. Nobody wants to pillage sober. You know me, Hawk. I'm not one for long goodbyes. I'm not sure we should be doing this. Helping dangerous people run amok. But I'm with you.
We've faced down worse things than this, Varric. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I hate it when you say that. What do you say we put an end to all this waiting around and go meet Destiny?
Sure. We'll bring Anders along in case we get a chance to turn him over.
Even if I'm not fighting at your side.
Meryl, attack from a distance. Stay out of the fight as much as you can.
I will.
Aveline, charge in whenever you see an opening.
Very well.
Fenris, I want you to stay close. Help out when you can.
As you wish.
So, this is it. Some of you are worried. Maybe I am too, but I'm not staying long enough to find out. What I know is that I don't like being cornered, and I can fight harder scared than they can angry. We're getting out, and I'm buying when we do.
Champion, it is beginning.
All right.
Break it down.
Here they come! Stop them!
I mean, maybe you could cast some spells. Y'all just kind of stood there. Yeah, you got the right idea. Alright, get the dog out. How are we doing? Isabella's in the front. This isn't usually where I want her to be. But I think we're cutting through them quick enough that it's not going to matter. Alright. First wave down.
I know they just drown us as infants. Why wait? Why give us the illusion of hope? I refuse to keep running. I won't wait for her to kill me.
I hope you aren't giving up without taking a shot at Meredith.
I am not giving up. I am giving in. Quentin's research was too evil, too dangerous, so I put it aside. But I see now there is no other way.
No. There is. We just keep stabbing them. It's been working real well.
Expects blood magic, then I will give it to her. Make her help us all.
God damn it, Orsino. Alright. Fuck it. Switch sides. all of you back here, you're gonna go down quick. So deal with these, and now deal with whatever the hell this is. Fly, Orsino. Alright. Hello? I don't suppose Anders can heal, oh no, you need a potion. Alright. Drink a potion. What is this? Oh, that was Anders doing something, okay. We done here? Is that it? There he is. Ow. No, don't like that. Get the arcane horror down. Those can be dangerous. Okay. Okay, Anders, go into healing mode, heal everybody. Are we done here?
That's how it's done.
Is it just corpses this time? It looks like just corpses. Yeah, okay, it's just corpses. Game, please get the camera out of the wall, thank you. You know, like, it would have been some interesting writing here if, you know, it was. I'm assuming you get the same boss fights and the same, like, basic playout no matter which side you're on here. If you're playing with Templars, Orsino becomes a Blood Mage and you have to fight him. It would have been interesting if they would have done this for, like, your choices mattered or impacted things in any way, but it seems like it's just going to kind of play out the same either way here. Oh, Anders is dead. What a shame. Heal yourself, thank you. Drink this. guess we'll just keep chugging through it. Yeah. No, you drink another potion.
I'm going to need a little pick-me-up.
Okay, done.
Get moving. We're not in the clear yet.
Anders. Okay. You're gonna drink an injury kit. Apparently everybody gets a level. And we'll just use it to... screw it. No more... Wait. Yeah, we get a critical chance for each point. Screw it. 3% more crit chance. You got it. Yeah, let's do that. And how about... We'll do that. And yeah, give him some bombs. Or what is this? Oh, wait. I see what that is. That's a taunt. No. Sure, do that. And you also do that. And Anders, just go down here. Extra damage. Extra damage for everybody. Staff, Annihilation, Orsino's Signet Ring. What does this do? Is this any good? It's not great. It's fine. Alright. Where am I supposed to be going? This way, I guess? Okay.
I love doing that.
So wait, what's the actual objective now? Fight the Templar army to get out of the gallows. Okay. But with Orsino dead, and it seems like he killed most of his fellow mages to do it. Is everybody dead? Okay. I think we're done here. We'll just go this way. Oh. This way. You in the back. Get out of there. Can you all... Yeah, there you go. Everybody off of Isabella for a second. I think we're fine? Yes. So this is what the back rooms that we couldn't get into earlier before. I see. And apparently I can't go that way, so we're gonna go here? And is that everybody? I think with this little group here... Yeah, we're done. We have killed all of the Templars. And apparently all of the mages. Just all of everybody. What the hell is this? I was just bored, so I was like, oh, I wonder if you could go over and, like, investigate the, like, Orsino's old area here. Yeah, it could have gone better. We could have just given them Anders. Okay.
Dear Varric, please learn to parry. Love your innards. Ouch. Piece of cake.
Can we loot anything here?
Easy.
Templar Ceremonial Cummerband. What is this? Health regeneration and magic resistance. What do you got? Give it. Actually, Isabella dies a lot. Anders, what's your belt doing for you? Give it to Varric. His belt's garbage. Alright. Orsino, what do you got for me? Dreamcatcher. What's this? Alright. What is my necklace doing for me? It's fine. I guess we'll give everybody an injury kit. A round of injury kits for everyone.
I might be able to give you a hand with that.
Alright. Is that it for here? And then what do we got in this final area in the back? That, jeez, scared the crap out of me. Oh, it's 2 pride demons. Okay. That is a little alarming. Okay, 1 down. Anders, don't stand there. Alright. Anders! What part of don't stand there are you having trouble with? Sure, I wasn't trying to loot the Pride team, I was trying to attack this, but whatever. Okay. Got a new shield. I don't use those. Alright. We've explored everything.
And here we are, champion. At long last.
I imagine you've wanted to be rid of me for some time.
I bear you no ill will. You've done this to yourself. You are no mage, but in supporting them, you've elected to share their fate.
Knight Commander, I thought we intended to arrest the champion.
You will do as I command, Cullen.
No. I defended you when Thrask started whispering you were mad, but this is too far.
I will not allow insubordination. We must stay true to our path.
Andraste's dimpled butt cheeks.
You recognize it, do you not? Your lyrium, taken from the deep roads. The dwarf charged a great deal for his prize.
Okay.
It seems a lot more sword-like than I remember.
All of you! I want him dead!
Enough! This is not what the order stands for. Commander,
cameraman? Your focus isn't set right.
I relieve you of your command.
My own knight captain falls prey to the influence of blood magic. You all have. You're all weak. Allowing the mages to control your minds, to turn you against me. But I don't need any of you. I will protect this city myself.
You'll have to go through me.
Oh, good job, Cullen.
Boy, just like all the others.
She's lost it, just like Bartrand.
Girl boss.
Blessed are those who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter!
Okay, so your sword's gone a little crazy there, ma'am. Let's just cut it off of you. Keep an eye on people's health. I'd rather not have people dying if we can avoid it. Oh.
Maker, your servant begs you for the strength to defeat this evil.
Alright. What are you doing? Hello? Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem to be putting up much of a fight. Wow. There she is. Let's get this going. What's this do? Alright. You gonna summon another one? Yeah, alright. That's fine. That went down really quickly, so let's do it again. Come here. Oh, you're gonna stand over there this time. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Ah, we got a few more over here, I see. Let's just destroy all of the city's artwork. Oh, she's back. Focus on her. Let's see if we can get her down. Keep going. Just keep stabbing her. Jesus, she can take some punishment. How's everything going behind us? I feel like there's an alarming number of statues moving around in the background here. Like maybe I should start paying attention to that at some point. Okay. Are we done with the statues? Can we just, like, kill off all these statues and maybe, focus all of our attention on her? That might be a good idea. Okay. Okay, we've got at least the majority of the statues down. Isabel, take a step. There you go. Alright. Dog, get back out here. Okay, the Gate Guardian is back up. I think the statues are gonna go down reasonably well. Isabella, can you heal yourself again and then maybe get over here? Actually, wait, heal yourself. Said heal yourself. Anders, if you could do the same, that would be wonderful. And then let's get back to focusing on this. Good. Okay, Meredith. Nathaniel, how? What? What are you doing here? Is he my replacement, Sebastian? I mean, he's not really helping. Buddy. Oh, you're outside the... You're stuck outside the gate.
Not
That's
enough
funny.
that they make innocents suffer. No, we must also have insult added to injury.
Also, it seems that Isabella has avoided this stun
And
and is continuing the fight.
Everything we hold dear. No, no, it cannot be allowed. I will stop it. Do you hear me, champion? I will defeat you. Why would you?
Oh.
I will not be defeated. Make her hate your humble servant.
Man, no one is gonna believe me when I tell them this. Oh, maybe they will. Cool, we get a cool statue to show everyone. Ooh. What are we doing? Okay, so they're gonna let me walk. All right. It does seem like all of the mages died anyway.
Spread quickly. The champion's name became a rallying cry, a reminder that the mighty Templars could be defied. He had defended the mages against a brutal injustice, and many lived to tell the tale.
Did they?
The circles rose up and set the world on fire. More Templars arrived at Kirkwall to restore order, but we were already long gone. We vanished into the hills, and circumstance eventually forced us all to leave the champion's side. Well, all of us except for Isabella. You still hear the stories, of course. With each telling they grow, even if at the core remains the truth. A new legend had been born. So that's it. That's the whole story.
Then Meredith provoked the Circle. She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was. Or Anders. Take your pick.
Even so, had the champion not been there...
It might never have even gone that far.
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles. In fact, haven't the Templars rebelled as well? I thought you decided to abandon the Chantry to hunt the mages.
Not all of us desire war, Varric. Please, if you know where the champion is, you must tell me. He is a hero. A man that the mages would listen to. Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. He may be the only one who can.
Is that what this is all about? In that case, I wish I could help you.
Just tell me one thing, then. Is the champion dead?
Though, I doubt that.
Then you are free to go, Varric. May the Maker watch over you during the dark times ahead of us.
Okay.
Same to you, Seeker. Same to you.
So, did you...
Gone. Just like the Warden.
That is no coincidence.
So, do we proceed with the original plan? Or keep looking?
It is in the Maker's hands now. We put our faith in him.
Okay. So I guess that's it. I've got a bunch of achievements unlocking. Let's, is that literally everything? There's not like a... Okay, there is a post-campaign. What does this do? Congratulations on completing. There are more downloadable content adventures to be had to embark from your state. No, I've finished them, actually. What is this? I have nothing here. There are no quests available. My only quest is that there are no quests. Okay. I see Sebastian's still gone. Oh, I literally can't even go anywhere. What's the point of this? Is it just to play the DLC? You can just like load up and stand, you know. Oh, is that why they launched from your house?
So many things to admire. It's so rare to have company.
Huh. Well, what do we got here? Is there anything particularly notable here? I mean, got it. I guess this is technically a better piece of armor. I feel like the champion set's gonna be like the best to go with, though. All right, well. Got potions. We got. Oh, there was some more of this. I guess that's it. Well, I suppose we're done then. Yeah, that was a bit of a clunky ending. I don't entirely know why we didn't just turn Anders over and have him, you know, if he wants to be Mr. Justice, he can face justice for what he did. That seems like it would be the optimal solution. Meredith went nuts. I guess that was mostly egged on by the Red Lyrium. I'm curious at what point she got a hold of that Red Lyrium. I mean, it wouldn't have helped with the state that Meredith was in, no. But it may have helped with the, like, overarching state of the world. Like, I don't think it would have... Turning over Anders wouldn't have stopped Meredith, but it may have prevented, you know, the rest of the world from turning against the rest of the circles. Because now we've just got, like, all the rest of the circles in the world are going to be blamed for what happened here. Which is going to be bad for mages everywhere in the world. But yeah, I guess we're done with this. At some point... I mean, I don't know. I think putting Anders on a public trial and going through that would have been the best possible thing. best possible solution to this. I don't know why we didn't do that. Why he's just like, oh yeah, he's fine. He can do that and get away with it. Also, what is Bodan's goods? What is this? Shop? Has Bodan had a shop here this whole time? I've just never noticed it. No kidding. But yeah, I guess at some point, either probably tonight or tomorrow, I will probably go in and do a stream where I look at the, like, website, the Dragon Age Keep, and try to make sure that my save file is set up and ready to go to be imported into Inquisition. Because I checked it, like, yesterday, and there was a bunch of decisions on the Dragon Age 2 section of my tapestry that weren't correct. So I don't know if it doesn't, like, load the info from your save file, or if there's a way to just have it, like Mass Effect, you can just, like, point at your save file and tell it to load from there, where it seems like for Inquisition I have to point at the website and tell it to load from the website. So I might need to go in and, like, manually tweak some stuff on the website to get that working. Yeah, that's the plan, is go in and tweak some of that stuff on the website, and then ideally I'll be starting Inquisition next week. At least that is my goal. What do we end at? Level 26? We're almost level 27, but not quite. But yeah, thanks for joining, and I guess we'll call it a part here. Pretty short one today. What was it? Like 2 hours? Yeah. And come back. I'll try to do tonight. Just do a short little live stream where we mess around with the tapestry. Just to try to get that all set up. I've got to finish all the settings, and I have to remember who half the people are. Like, it has all the names of, like, did you meet so-and-so, did so-and-so die, and half these people I don't even remember their names or who they are. So, when it's like, did you meet them, I was like, oh, did I? So I gotta go through that, get that all tweaked up and set out. Yeah, then we'll be back next week with Inquisition and start in on that. So, thank you for joining, and I will see you next time.